Alright, so Dr. Disrespect is back. If you guys don't know the story about Dr. Disrespect, I recommend that you watch another YouTube video because I'm not going to explain everything. But Dr. Disrespect was one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, and he was on YouTube before he got exposed for what I'm going to be talking about today. So, long story short, he got banned on Twitch a couple of years ago, and no one really knew why until a couple of months ago when an ex-Twitch employee came out pretty much saying that he was sexting a minor and trying to meet them at TwitchCon through the Twitch messaging app, which was called Whispers. So all of this happened around the time when Kendrick just decided to curse all famous people who have done fucked up shit that they're all gonna get canceled this year. If you guys don't know that, not gonna explain that either way, but yeah, if you don't know, this is all Kendrick's fault. Okay, it literally is. Not saying that Kendrick did any of this. I'm just saying that Kendrick is the one that pretty much just cursed all these celebrities that are, you know, PDF files and weirdos they're just gonna get exposed now, which I fucking love. Thank you. So when that Twitch employee came out with that, there was a lot of people defending Dr. Disrespect because there was no proof of this actually happening. So for the next couple of days, multiple YouTubers and multiple streamers would actually come out defending Dr. Disrespect, saying, hey, there's no proof, you know, there's zero proof. He hasn't said anything because he didn't respond at the time. And yeah, a lot of people were defending him without, you know, seeing proof of it being real or it being fake. Then about 3 days after the accusations actually came to light, Dr. Disrespect did respond, and he did admit to actually messaging a minor. He says it in his own tweet. He says, yes, I did speak with a minor through the Whisper app, but I did not talk to them in no sexual context, and I did not want to meet with them at VidCon. After all of this, Dr. Disrespect came out and said that he was going to take a break for a little bit. Then a couple weeks ago, he actually tweeted out a picture of him playing chess, and the other side was checkers, and that was us playing. Pretty much saying that he's been planning this all along. It's all been a part of his elaborate scheme here to trick the internet into thinking he's a PDF file. Nice. So that tweet didn't really work, as you can see with the responses. So he decided to take another break, and he just recently came back actually a week ago saying, oh, you guys still stream video games? Ha ha ha, you fucking loser. Yeah, sorry dude, we're not all 45 years old with a wife and kid and shit, and you still talk to minors? Fucking weirdo. So just yesterday, he actually came out saying that he was gonna be streaming today, September 6th, and it just happened. And in this stream, he does talk about the situation. That's actually pretty much the main point of the entire stream. And in this, he is just fucking lying when he literally admitted to all of this in his own fucking tweet. In this stream, he also goes on to say, you know, I tried to edit the tweet to make it look like, you know, so I wasn't messaging a minor. Then why even say it in the first fucking place? Why would you think at first, oh yeah, I did message a minor? And then, you know, a couple weeks later you come out, oh no, she wasn't even a minor, you know, she was 18.
You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whispers messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages? Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever.
He also says that in the Twitch contract that they had together for this lawsuit, it was actually said that if any party came out about the situation, the other party was allowed to come out as well. So that means Dr. Disrespect had every right to say something immediately about this situation, but chose to wait a couple days in the first place, and he's still not dropping the receipts. If he can legally say whatever the fuck he wants about this situation, start talking, dude. Like, I know if this was personally me, by the way, this shit would never happen to me. I love MILFs. But like, if this shit happened to me, personally, I would drop every single one of my fucking Twitch DMs I've ever had, period. I would drop gigabytes of data to prove my fucking innocence. That is just me, and I know a lot of other people that would do the exact same thing. He obviously just does not care about showing his proof, because he knows that his fans will dick ride him until he has nothing left.
You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations.
Even if that girl was 18 or 19 years old, that shit is still weird in my opinion. This guy is 42 fucking years old, okay? Even if she was 18, okay? This dude was a whole ass 24-year-old when she was just fucking born. I don't know why people don't think that this shit is weirder than it fucking is. Okay, another example is Keemstar. I honestly think that he is disgusting. Like him, Boogie, he literally dated a 19-year-old at 40 years old. I don't care. I don't care if they're above 18, okay? I don't give a fuck. That shit is still weird as fuck to me. So after he's coming out saying all this, by the way, showing no proof, pretty much just talking the entire time, just saying like, oh yeah, this is all bullshit, you know, a Twitch safety head said, oh, you know, you didn't even talk to a minor or anything like that. He showed no receipts, by the way, not even a name of the Twitch safety head that he was saying.
If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM.
He also goes on to make some of the most guilty statements I've ever seen. He pretty much starts throwing other streamers under the bus saying, oh, well, you know, this guy did some fucked up shit and he only got talked to and I got banned right off the bat. They just wanted to get rid of me. You know, it's like when you get caught, you know, and then you start snitching on other people. It's like, oh, well, I got my phone taken away by the teacher. He's on his phone right now and you're pointing at him, you know? It's something you do when you get caught. It's not something you do when you're innocent and you're trying to defend yourself, okay? It's something that you do to get blame off of you.
They wanted to cut down the dock. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here. Example number 1. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies. Why wasn't I called into a meeting?
'Cause you're a fucking pedophile.
Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Honestly, to me, this just sounds like he's lying, trying to save face, and it's actually fucking working for some of the anti-woke people on Twitter, like Keemstar, for example. Of course, Keemstar would be the first to defend someone fucking a minor, you know, or someone trying to fuck a minor. Of course it would be Keemstar, you know? Like, dude, just shut the fuck up, man. God, these people are so fucking weird to defend a pedophile the first chance that they get. As soon as they come out with no receipts saying that they're innocent, they instantly go to defend this motherfucker. It's just so ridiculous, and I fucking hate this platform so much because of this, and I hate this platform, YouTube, because he's streaming on here currently still. I just fucking hate it here, man. I hate it on this earth right now. Okay, because they were defending pedophiles without any proof. Well, when there is proof that he did do this because he got fucking sued and banned on Twitch for this, okay? Twitch would not like ban you for no reason, okay? They'd ban you for a good reason, especially if you're one of the biggest streamers, okay? It's not like he was a small streamer at first. He was at his peak before he got banned. And it's proven that Twitch treat their good, you know, popular streamers way better than the smaller bunch. So there obviously was a very good reason for this fucking ban. And for some reason, the 45-year-old white people on Twitter just don't understand this. Like I said, I don't fuck with anyone that actually defends this dude and will actually ever stream with him. If any streamer streams with this dude, I think that they are fucking weird, okay? I'm part of those people that if you support weird behavior, like, for example, Mr. Beast with Logan Paul all the time. Like, Logan Paul is literally scamming his fans constantly and suing other smaller YouTubers, and Mr. Beast just completely ignores it and still has him in his videos constantly, showing off Prime and everything like that. Or, you know, some ordinary gamers. You know, someone who's a commentary YouTuber who calls out shitty people all the time is best friends with Keemstar and, like, Boogie and shit like that. I think that shit is weird. Honestly, I don't know. I know he's not best friends with Boogie. I know he's best friends with Keemstar, but still, that's kind of weird, you know? Considering how some ordinary gamers is someone that calls out shitty people and he's friends with a shitty fucking person. That's just weird to me, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna go cancel some ordinary gamers, but I think the Logan Paul and Mr. Beast one is super fucking messed up, considering that Mr. Beast's audience is, you know, children. And Logan Paul is scamming, you know, children. But whatever, I'm just gonna go fuck myself. All right, have a good day, everyone. Peace.